Front Row MMA here at UTC in Birmingham with the legend that is Leon Edwards. Leon, you got a fight coming up in less than a week now at BAMMA, but actually before we talk about that, I want to talk about an experience you had a few weeks ago. You cornered a teammate at the UFC. Yeah. And having spoken to you in the past, you know, the one thing that you've always said is how the one ambition, the one goal is to get into that stage. How much of a motivating factor was that trip for you, and did it open your eyes to anything that perhaps you weren't expecting? How important was that trip to China for you?
It was very important for me just to see like how the organization goes behind like backstage and stuff, see how the fighters prepare, how to cut weight, just like a learning factor really. And like I said, I put it on Facebook as well, like the way everyone performed, just like give me like that extra boost. Like I couldn't believe the way he performed. You know what I mean? So yeah, it was like a good learning curve.
And again, you know, when you were there and you got a taste of the big show from the backstage, you've always had a fire lit in your belly. There's no doubt about your passion, but how much more did that fuel the desire to want to be the guy in front, the guy in the cage?
Yeah. I don't think you feel it no more, but like I want it so bad that I can't explain it. I didn't feel it no more because it's like I'm at the highest now, how much I want it, you know what I mean? So I don't think like any more that I want it. Otherwise I was slacking. If I wanted it more, then I was slacking, you know what I mean? So now I'm like where I want it.
I got to tell you, that doesn't sound like good news for your opponent. You know, you're fighting Wayne Murray. Again, we've seen him fight a few times. We've had a chance to meet him. You know, I made the mistake of saying in the last fight, you know, what a great fight that was in potential, you know, as a fight of the night on paper, and you went, and then blew away Wendell Lewis in, you know, under a minute. Yeah. Are you approaching this one any differently, or is this just another guy standing in the way of what you want?
Just another guy, like I said to you before, like you can't tell how the fight's going to be until you get in there and see how it's going to be, you know what I mean? So now I prepare for everything, I prepare for like I feel good. So I'm going there and take it, give him my best, and I believe that my best will beat him. So.
And again, this is for the British welterweight title, you know, and you know it's on a big card, BAMMA, at a great venue for combat sports. You never seem to be the sort of fighter that reacts poorly to pressure. Do you feel any pressure when this is a title fight, and you know it could have potential, you know, for your future to be affected by this performance?
Nah, no pressure at all. Like I said, it's just another fight. A fight's a fight to me. There's no pressure at all. You put pressure on yourself, then you underperform. There's no pressure at all. It's like I'm going there, I'm gonna give it my best. That's it.
You don't tend to take your time in there. You know, yeah. Going to the decision is not something that quite happily, you know, that happens with you. Do we have any reason to expect this is going to be any different, or is that just the opportunity presenting itself?
Opportunity to present itself. I don't go in there to look to like finish it that quick. You know what I mean? But it happens. Like I said, you don't get paid for overtime. So if I see the finish, I take the finish. But I'm not gonna go in there and rush it and be stupid and get caught in like something silly. I'm gonna take my time, and it will come. That opportunity will come to finish the fight.
You know, again, I know you see yourself winning this, but as the announcer announces it, is this going to be, you know, as a stoppage, a submission? You knocking this guy? How do you see this fight ending? A knockout. I want to finish him. I want to make a statement, because everyone keep talking about his experience, how many fights he's had. Like, I don't believe in experience. I don't believe in like none of that. You know what I mean? So I'm going to go in there and make a statement that I don't care who you are. You know what I mean? I'm going there. You can throw the same punches that I see in my cam. You can throw the same kicks. You know, the same takedowns. There's nothing. You know what I mean? There's nothing new that you're going to do to me. That I'm seeing there. So. You said people have been saying, well, he's got a lot of experience, and that's gonna have an effect on the fight. You know, does that you know, is his experience a factor at all?
Experience don't mean nothing to me. Might some people, but to me, it don't mean nothing. You can look at both ways. You can look at like his experience enough to know that, like, he knows that he can get knocked out. You know what I mean? He knows that he can like get subbed out. He can lose a fight. I'm inexperienced to know that. I don't give a shit. You know what I mean? I don't give a shit. I was going there, I was giving my best, giving my all, and I don't care what happened to me. You know what I mean? That's just what it is.
I hate asking this question because I never sort of briefed you about it afterwards. So you can smack me later. But you know, your son's almost one.
Yeah.
You know, this is a career choice that you're making. How much of a factor does providing perhaps for him enter into this? Does you know, you fighting just for yourself? Or are you fighting for him as well?
When I started, I was fighting just for, like, for my family and stuff and for myself. But now I got my son. It's all for my son. It's all, I do all this just for him. You know what I mean? Just give him a better life. So, like I said before, there's no way this guy's gonna beat me. There's no way he can, like. Just goes well.
And you know, again, when they announce, you know, and the new British welterweight champ. What do you want next? Obviously, you know, how many fights would you like this year? I know, you know, you're still in your early 20s, you swine. You're still in your early 20s. You got years and years ahead of you. You know, what's the plan over the next 24 months? You know, I would suggest, you know, the UFC letters will come in, but how realistic is that before maybe 2016?
I was gonna stay busy. Like, I speak to my managers, speak to my coaches, stay busy really. Whatever comes. I do it one step at a time. I don't like rush myself into it. Then, like most of these guys get into it, and like 2 fights I get kicked out. You know what I mean? I want to go there. If I get in there, I want to be like, I'm going for the bout. You know what I mean? I want to be the top in there. I don't want to go in and mess about.
You know, we got Joe Calderwood be fighting perhaps for the for the strawweight women's title. Bisping's 100 years from a title shot. No offense, Michael. Sorry. Tom Colin Watson probably ain't going to get a title shot, you know, anytime soon. I'm just wondering, you know, with the exception of maybe your teammate at flyweight, is it the ambition to be the first British champion?
Yeah, that's my dream, man. That's what I think about this stuff every day, just to be like the first, like the Floyd Mayweather of MMA. Just like, I think the UK, yeah, needs like a big star. I think it's me. I swear to God, yeah, every day when I'm driving home, yeah, that's all I think about. Like this like, I feel like I know I can do it. You know what I mean? I spar like loads of top guys, and like I know I can do it. I got a personality for it, and I got a skill set for it. I got talent for it. I got a heart for it. I got everything just to be number one.
And you're almost as pretty as me. You've almost got the whole package there, mate. Almost. You know, when you talk about MMA, when you start to talk about the future, again, you get amped up. You can see it. You can see how important is this fight for you on April 5th? You know, how is this? A stupid question, I suppose. Is it the most important fight of your career so far?
Yeah, you can say so, because for the bout, for the British bout. But like I said, there's no pressure on me. I'll go in there, I'll give it my best. Like I said, I believe my best can beat anyone, like in the UK, you know what I mean? Even in the world. That's what it is.
See, there's absolutely no point in asking, should the fight go the way you want it to, who do you want next? Because I know you're going to go, I don't care, whoever they put in front of me. You know, do you have to play it smart a little bit, or do you think that, you know, fighters that kind of play it a little bit safe to make sure they're, you know, do you not want to be known for that? Are you going to take tough fights, or are you going to take smart fights, or both?
Fight's a fight. I don't mind. You know what I mean? Whoever they put in front of me, that's my job, to fight them and beat them and win the fight. I don't care, like whoever it is, whoever they put in front of me, I'll fight them.
Well, funnily enough, I know Clayton's itching for a fight, so we'll wrap this interview up, and then you guys can do the last bit of sparring. But as usual, before we let you go, we always ask, is there anybody you'd like to say thank you to, anybody you'd like to give a shout-out to, or any sponsors you'd like to thank?
I want to thank my manager, Mark, all my coaches, Vaughan, Silk, Yannick, everyone that helped me for this fight, all my sparring partners. I want to thank Reflex, our new protein sponsor, Bad Boy, and also my strength conditioning coach, Jamie, and that's about it, really. Thank UTC for giving me this opportunity to go fight for this bout. Thanks, BAMMA. And that's it.
Awesome. The legend, it's always a pleasure to sit and chat with you, mate. Best of luck in, 5 days' time, and hopefully we'll catch up with you afterwards. Thank you.